I still remember it like it was yesterday. The day it all started. Probably the biggest stepstone in the history of all humanity. It was a peaceful day, a beautiful day, yet the excitement was recognizable everywhere. That day, there was not a single soul on Earth that did not look to the sky and think about far distant galaxies. This was the day all of our lives changed forever. The day humanity was finally able to explore the galaxy. The day humanity was able to reach what was beyond the Milky Way and much further. A day that we should all remember as the very beginning of a new era. It all started with a quite ordinary looking student. His mind, however, was anything but ordinary. He spent day in, day out thinking about space travel. Until one day, he decided to make his life dream a reality. It took him 20 years, but in the end, he actually did it. After a ton of research, countless trials, and more failure than you can imagine. He finally finished his big invention. A drive system so strong, so fast, that humanity was finally able to reach even the furthest stars. No planet was out of reach anymore. No way too far. Oh well. It took another 10 years until the first spaceships were created that were... But from there on, humanity became unstoppable. Within the next 5 years, we produced half a dozen of this new kind of spaceship. Every single one was bigger and faster than the ones before. By the end of the century, there could be up to 4,000 people inside a single spaceship. Just another 10 years later, the spaceships were more like cities, giant and incredibly fast cities. It seemed like there was no limitation to these new kinds of traveling, living habitats. And with these new technologies, and literally millions of people eager to go on a space adventure, there was nothing that could stop humanity from spreading all over the galaxies. Hundreds, maybe thousands of spaceships made their way into the cold, empty nothingness called space. All of them with just one goal in mind: find another planet. One that was big enough to serve as a new base for more space exploration. One that was rich in minerals, so that we could use them to build houses and power our machines. One that was saved, so that we would not have to worry about environmental catastrophes. And last but not least, one that was Earth-like, so that we would be able to breathe air. Even though hundreds of units scattered all over the galaxies, none of them was able to find a single planet that was good enough to serve as a new home. Well, none is not quite right. There was one small ship that got damaged in an asteroid storm and unwillingly had to land on a tiny green planet. A planet so far away that no one else would ever come for their rescue.